Es un placer estar aquí para presentarle la Academia de Acción, que es el Climate Action Academy. Es una iniciativa para desarrollar aplicaciones innovadoras o de desafíos críticos en nuestro país. Vamos a estar también de nuestra relación con el MILO Space Science Institute, pero antes de comenzar, me encantaría, ¿verdad?, presentarme. Soy Andreika Maldonado y lidero el programa de Ciencia, Tecnología e Investigación de Puerto Rico. Les voy a estar hablando un poco de lo que hacemos en el programa que es el que dirijo, y también les voy a hablar un poco de lo que hacemos en el fideicomiso, y luego de eso va a tener la oportunidad de escuchar de qué se trata la academia. Y también pues esta info session va a ser un poco en English, así que vamos a tener la última parte de nuestra sesión, va a ser en inglés, Q&A con nuestros compañeros de University. El para los que no nos conocen, somos una entidad sin fines de lucro que lo que busca es servir, facilitar y crear las actividades necesarias para avanzar la economía y el bienestar ciudadano de empresas en la ciencia, la tecnología y la salud pública. Nuestra misión principal es que Puerto Rico sea reconocido como un Global Innovation Hub. Actualmente nosotros poseemos 4 pilares, más de 6 programas en puede que algunos de ellos los hayan visto en algunas actividades, divididos por el Research and Development Pillar, que ahí se encuentra nuestro programa Research Grants, y está financiando esta iniciativa con el MILO Space. Tenemos también lo que es el Office, el Caribbean for Raising Seas, el Centro para Biodiversidad Tropical, el Research Institute. Por otro lado, tenemos nuestro pilar de emprendimiento, en el cual tenemos por 66, fase 1, Paralel 18, Expand, y todos los programas de SBR en STDR, en las cuales ofrecemos lo que llamamos Matching Fund. Tenemos también nuestro pilar de salud pública, y ahí entonces tenemos Public Health Trust, tenemos el Puerto Rico con el Puerto Rico Clinical Investigation. A ver aquí, los Foundation Programs. Estos programas trabajan con nuestros 3 pilares. Aquí el STEM Education and Workforce Development. También tenemos los PR Research and Innovation Meetups, y tenemos lo que es las ciencias. Hablando de verdad un poquito de qué se trata nuestro programa de subvenciones, nosotros ahora mismo somos el único de financiación local que apoya proyectos de investigación en ciencia y tecnología. Veo también que veo algunas manitas que se levantaron. Vamos a dejar esas preguntas para el final de presentación. Nosotros cubrimos varios sectores estratégicos, entre ellos tenemos todo lo que son la agricultura, ciencias ambientales, biología, vivas, todo lo que es energía, limpias, salud pública, medicina, aerospace, así que tenemos muchos sectores que cubrimos. Tenemos mecanismos de financiación, ellos dan subvenciones de 150,000 para proyectos que ya están avanzados. Tenemos el Catalyzer Research, que es para investigadores jóvenes que están haciendo sus carreras, y también tenemos lo que mencioné, los pareos de fondos para las iniciativas de SBR. Por último, ofrecemos subvenciones en un acuerdo colaborativo con el Centro para el Desarrollo Tecnológico de España. Hasta el momento, y con mucho orgullo, les puedo comentar que hemos otorgado 148 subvenciones a un total de más de 16 millones de dólares de fondos y un retorno de inversión de más de 60 millones de dólares. Y ahora vamos a hablar, ¿verdad?, de que nos tiene bien entusiasmados. Y nosotros tenemos acuerdo ahora con el MILO en San de Arizona University, y tras este rondo de programas similares en Nueva Zelanda, Australia y Singapur, estamos muy entusiasmados de traer esta oportunidad única a Puerto Rico. Así que este proyecto no solo es conocimiento de nuestros participantes, sino empoderará a la gente en la lucha contra el cambio climático. Actualmente, esto les voy a dejar, I'm going to switch to English. I would love Sherry, that I have it here, and also Dan. You're going to be participating in the Q&A, but if you want to jump quickly and explain what the little space does, so if you can,
Sure, I can do that. So the MILO Space Science is basically a portion of at Arizona State, the School of Earth and Space Exploration and Prize Parks. It's a separate kind of startup type of institution within a. So it's a private organization that's in the university, and it really open up space for all. The part in the MILO is accessible, not just countries and people that always been in that kind of mission type or things, making the emerging nations, the nations that have interest in space and want to become part of this $3 trillion economy.
I'm sorry, we're having trouble hearing your microphone.
Okay.
Is it with us if you can hear Sherry?
Dan,
Breaking up.
okay.
Yeah, I can hear her audio pretty clearly.
And Dan,
Okay.
why don't you go ahead and go over
ahead.
then? Mine is go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, like Barry's saying, we're really designed to help build amongst these countries. We're working in terms of space exploration, ecosystem, and in this particular case, are observing analysis, and we're generating new ideas to impact the globe, actually, but primarily your community as well.
And workforce development is our particular area of expertise that we have with the and Climate Action Academy, especially. These are projects, and we really want to work at giving you the power to think about it and actually take action that you are passionate about and see happening within your communities and your country.
Thank you very, very much. Again, we're gonna have a Q&A at the end, so Sherry and Dan are gonna be here to answer any questions. So I'm gonna continue with the presentation as I explained before. Voy a cambiar de nuevo en español. La Academia de MILO ha sido muy exitosa en diferentes países. Tenemos, ¿verdad? Han tenido la llevar a cabo estas academias en Singapur, también en Nueva Zelanda y de la misma manera en Australia. Así que estamos entusiasmados de ser los primeros que vamos a estar trabajando con un Climate Act, que por primera vez MILO se está, ¿verdad?, moviendo a lo que es la Academia de Acción Climática, y nosotros en Puerto Rico vamos a hacer ese cohorte o ese primer grupo que va a estar trabajando con estos temas. Y bien importante, nosotros, ¿verdad? Y la misión principal es que queremos que estos equipos que se formen, y mi compañera Camil va a estar de eso, sean equipos interdisciplinarios, que de lo que es remote sensing y de lo que es, ¿verdad?, las técnicas de observación con trabajar en equipo y crear soluciones para los desafíos que nosotros enfrentamos como isla. Así que, como ya mencioné, es la primera vez, estamos entusiasmados, y de la misma manera me place también anunciar que nosotros, esta iniciativa fue anunciada en el White House Flagship de Kamala Harris, así que también pues fue algo que fue un anuncio bastante grande, y la gente está bien entusiasmada para ver qué es lo que vamos a lograr con esta academia. ahora que es la parte, ¿verdad?, que todos están esperando, que quieren saber cómo funciona la academia, etcétera, voy a estar presentando a Camille Morales Lebrón. Ella es la Outreach and Content Specialist de nuestro programa, pero también es la lead de esta iniciativa con el MILO Mission Academy, que de lo que vamos a estar haciendo en la academia. Sí. Ok, estamos esperando, estoy aquí, ya Camille se va a estar conectada para continuar la presentación.
Ahí estamos. Sí, saludos a todos. Saludos a todos y gracias por estar aquí con nosotros y sacar de su tiempo para aprender sobre esta nueva iniciativa. Como bien explicó Andrea, mi nombre es Camille Morales Lebrón y soy la Outreach and Content Specialist del programa de Research Grants del Fideicomiso para Ciencia, Tecnología e Investigación de Puerto Rico. Y hoy les voy a estar hablando un poquito sobre esta nueva iniciativa estamos muy emocionados de compartir, que se llama el Climate Action Academy, como ya hemos presentado. Y pues vamos al grano, es bien sencillo. Es un programa de 12 sesiones virtuales que se van a estar llevando a cabo en 16 semanas de manera virtual. Entonces, va a consistir en unas sesiones de 90 minutos que se llevarán a cabo en el idioma de inglés. Y van a llevar un trabajo de 6 a 10 horas semanales para los participantes, donde van a estar trabajando en equipo para poder llegar a conclusiones y soluciones sobre cómo se lleva a cabo el manejo del cambio climático, de los efectos del cambio climático en Puerto Rico, utilizando recursos espaciales o data satelital que van a estar dándonos acceso MILO Science Institute. Luego al final van a estar trabajando en un documento en conjunto que se va a ser revisado por pares para entonces llevar esto a una próxima fase. Es importante destacar que este programa está siendo financiado completamente por nuestro programa, así que no va a conllevar ningún costo para los participantes porque nosotros lo estamos financiando, así que es bien importante que sepan esa parte. Algunos detalles sobre lo que se va a estar llevando a cabo el programa van a ser más bien como dos fases. La fase terrestre, pues, se va a enfocar en cuáles son los problemas que queremos atacar en nuestra comunidad puertorriqueña, que necesitan de esa intervención. Y entonces, ¿cómo vamos a desarrollar soluciones para esos efectos del cambio climático que estamos viendo en nuestro país? Y entonces, en la parte de los recursos, pues son la parte espacial del asunto, que ahí es donde entonces entran estos recursos que los Science Space Institute nos van a dar acceso para que entonces se puedan crear esas soluciones para esos problemas de nuestra comunidad. Y ya entonces al final, como ya más o menos expliqué, se conlleva todo ese conocimiento, se lleva a cabo en equipo y entonces crean un documento que luego se va a revisar por un panel de revisores para entonces que tengan algo concreto al finalizar que pueda llevarse a una próxima fase. Algunas de las áreas que se van a estar enfocando estos proyectos son las siguientes: restauración de bosques, especialmente luego de huracanes, manejo de zonas costeras, sustentabilidad agrícola, planificación urbana y resiliencia de infraestructura, y ya el monitoreo hídrico, de recursos hídricos de nuestro país. Como estaba mencionando ahora mismo, pues esta parte de la restauración de bosques, pues específicamente nosotros que tenemos la gran experiencia de pasar por el huracán María, por ejemplo, luego como los efectos en el bosque del Yunque, pues este tipo de monitoreo pues, nos permite poder mitigar esos efectos con intervenciones más precisas. En este caso, pues aquí se estarán trabajando conceptos de algún sistema para proveer detección temprana de esta degradación de toque y poner en esfuerzo a estos esfuerzos que se están llevando a cabo. En el caso de manejo de zonas costeras, pues nuevamente se va a estar utilizando la data satelital para este manejo y identificar las zonas vulnerables que necesitan más apoyo. Eh, en ese caso, exacto. Y aparte de eso, también se benefician pues, los sistemas biológicos que se vean afectados también por este cambio climático. Aparte de pues, nuestras comunidades que se ven afectadas por la alta de los mares debido al cambio climático y las temperaturas altas que estamos viendo. En el caso de la agricultura, pues también ahora se va a utilizar este tipo de data para poder precisar dónde es más adecuado hacer agricultura y poder monitorear la salud del suelo y entonces poder saber dónde se puede hacer mejor agricultura para el beneficio de todos. Y en el caso de planificación urbana, pues más bien se puede estar en todas esas áreas, pero se especializa más en identificar las partes vulnerables que tenga de nuestra infraestructura y que necesitan más apoyo. Eh, Tomando en consideración pues, lo que estaba mencionando de la alza en el nivel del mar, que es la que estamos viendo y lo que va a ocasionar por culpa del cambio climático y las temperaturas altas. Y ya la otra fase sería Water Resource Monitoring, que entonces sería monitorear los recursos hídricos y entonces ver cómo se puede manejar y adaptar para cuando suban estos niveles del mar, ver cómo se puede adaptar. Así que estas son las áreas que el programa se enfoca y estos grupos pues entonces van a poder identificar cuáles les interesa más para entonces crear equipos que puedan entonces trabajar en esas áreas. Aquí un poco sobre el timeline para que tengan más o menos una idea. Vamos a tener una sesión de preguntas pronto, pero les quería dejar saber más o menos para que tengan una idea de cómo estamos viendo el tiempo del programa. Les dejo saber que ya vienes oficialmente, pues vamos a ver las solicitudes, pero que a los que se tomaron el tiempo de unirse a nuestro info session, pues le vamos a estar compartiendo los enlaces para la aplicación, para solicitud desde hoy, para que entonces puedan ir trabajando en sus solicitudes. Luego van a estar teniendo hasta agosto 8, que va a ser la fecha límite para solicitar a este programa, y estar recibiendo respuesta de si fueron aceptados o no a partir de julio primero. Ya como tal, la academia comienza el 19 de agosto y ya entonces se va a trabajar todos los lunes. Va a estar trabajando todos los lunes de 5:30 a 7:30 hora local de Puerto Rico. Creo que lo tengo aquí. Sí. Otro de los requisitos del programa es que sean estudiantes estén estudiando en una universidad puertorriqueña y si son recién graduados, que sean de más de 5 años de ser graduados, pero que también pueden participar, de tener 18 años o más, acceso a una computadora, con acceso a la plataforma de Zoom, como la que tenemos ahora mismo. Es importante también destacar que las clases se van a estar llevando a cabo en inglés, así que deben tener conocimiento en inglés y poderse comunicar con fluidez. El otro dato importante es que necesitan sacar de 6 a 10 horas semanales para poder hacer los trabajos en equipo y podrá asistir a las sesiones de 90 minutos que tienen de 5:30 a 7:30 los lunes a partir de agosto 19. Hay algunos lunes que van a ser feriados y esos lunes, pues entonces esa semana no se reúnen y entonces pasa a la próxima. Y más que importante, pues tener una pasión y un deseo de poder aportar las soluciones ante el cambio climático en nuestro país y pues poder llevar todas estas preocupaciones a una solución y a una nueva etapa. Nosotros queremos pues, que todo el mundo participe. Queremos una amplia variedad de estudiantes, de participantes early career, que se especialicen en un poquito de todo. Queremos personas que interesadas en ingeniería, en ciencia, en arquitectura, en ciencias sociales, un poco de todo. Así que no se limiten en participar si están en un campo que no esté en esta lista, porque tenemos entonces espacio para añadir de dónde es qué parte son, así que no hay problema, queremos que haya variedad para que tengamos unas soluciones más concretas. Y en cuanto a la solicitud, como tal, pues estas son las preguntas que van a estar en la solicitud, bastante sencillas, un poco sobre un poco sobre su trasfondo académico, de su carrera hasta el momento, algunas de sus metas a largo plazo, sobre cómo ven, cómo se ven en su futuro, algunas experiencias de Workforce Development que he tenido antes, como esta, de capacitación. Y una muy importante para nosotros es por qué creen que es importante tomar acción ante el cambio climático, especialmente para la resiliencia y el futuro de Puerto Rico. Esa es una de las más que nos interesa porque queremos que tengamos un equipo de personas dedicadas a buscar soluciones para el bien de nuestra comunidad. Y finalmente, pues nada, nosotros le vamos a estar compartiendo enlace para la página web, para donde puedan solicitar. Y aquí cuando entren, pues le va a dar dos opciones. Una para aplicar para las personas que sean estudiantes y otra para las personas que ya se hayan graduado, que cumplan con los requisitos de menos de 5 años de ser graduados. Y entonces, si tiene alguna otra pregunta, ahora vamos a pasar a la sección de preguntas con Dan, pero cualquier otra pregunta que tengan duda o cualquier otra cosa, pueden escribirme directamente a mí, al el correo que ven en pantalla. Y ahora los dejo con Sherry. Gracias.
Gracias, Camille. So any preguntas, any questions for us, anything the Academy, just please go ahead and how would you like them to do it? Raise their hand or put it in the chat?
I see we have a participant with her hand raised, Zoe, I guess.
See if they can go.
You hear me?
We can.
I can.
Okay. I have a question because I am a student. I have 9.5 years in the University Ana G. Méndez campus Gurabo. But I teach class Interamerican University Aguadilla. My question is, I can participate of that program or no?
I don't see a reason why not. Camille, can you verify what you think?
Yes, if you're still a student in American University, you are eligible. Puede ser elegible, no hay problema. Puede participar.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Zoe, thank you.
Si tienen alguna otra pregunta, pueden alzar la mano o escribirnos al chat en confianza. Para eso estamos.
While we're waiting for another question, just to let you know, we have a lot of students that we've done across the United States, over 10,000. And we have, again, they showed Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, and we have other countries that are going to do this kind of academy. But we feel climate change is so important to all of us that live on our planet, on Earth. And this is something that is going to help communities and help, families, people that be able to think about and ways to make your area more resilient. And that's really, we're going to be and inviting you to join with others that are like-minded like you and thinking about the same things and being able to actually come up with solutions. This is the doing kind of academy, not doing. And that's what's really important about the kind of projects that we work on. And that will be driven by what you all think. This isn't anything that we're just going to hand you a recipe. This is going to be, we're going to be thinking together and creating together the solutions that are going to make our world and our communities better.
Yeah, Sherry, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because that's what I was thinking as well, is this is an opportunity ultimately for you all to play such a significant role and have a significant impact, not only on the world, but specifically your community. This is an opportunity for you really to save lives. If you think about it, so many of the areas of interest that we cover in the focus areas, impact so many people, communities in such a negative way. And you have the chance here through this program to be able to contribute really innovative ideas, to work together to develop ideas that are going to save lives ultimately. So we're really excited about that for you.
And it's the kind of thing that you're not having to do it alone. And you think, I don't know what we do, but getting people together and talking about it, you have first person experience about what it's like to go through hurricanes and to see flooding and to see kinds of impacts that climate change can bring. And rather than just hearing about it, why not be one of those climate action heroes? Basically, how can you join together? Together we're strong. And I think that's the premise of what we're putting together here, is giving people the space and the creativity and the ways to look at problems and solve them right in your backyard, your own communities. And so that's really what's special about this academy. And we're very, very, very excited about the kind of things that will come out of here.
Sherry, we have a few questions in the Q&A chat we'd like to address. Are you able to see them? Or if not, I can just read them for you.
I can actually see them. I just opened it up. So Omar, is that the one? Okay.
Yes.
Can participants be reaching graduate level? In terms of, yes, any educational level, it doesn't matter whether you're bachelor's, PhD, any of those, that's fine. And in terms of, open for federal scientists working in Puerto Rico, I don't see any reason. I think that would be amazing. So I would encourage you, Omar, to go ahead and apply. That would be fantastic. And this is not about excluding people. Academy, we believe in science for all. This is about including people. So don't let your doubts keep you from actually applying. Go ahead and apply, and just be honest about the questions that you're going to answer. And this isn't about we're going to be washing people out. This is everybody coming together to really address important kinds of things that climate change is going to bring to us. So this is the kind of thing that we want to make sure that you understand. There is this is all about, if you want in, let's really look seriously about how you can be additive, and we're excited to have you. All right, Anonymous, do you keep track of the students who complete the program, and where are they now? And yes, we do. In the US, we've been going for 6 years now, and that has been a couple of different academies that we run there. One is the Mission Academy that has to do with space, and we are seeing those students. We keep track of where they actually go. We're seeing them get hired by everybody within the space ecosystem, whether it's NASA centers, commercial space like Blue Origin, SpaceX, Lockheed Martin, aerospace companies. We're seeing these people land in places because they are really seeking people that want to help provide solutions for hard questions, and be able to be paying attention to the way things need to work to actually become valid solutions. And so that's the kind of things we do within the workforce development, is help to guide you to how to work in the professional world, and in industry standards, and not just school programs, which are getting you really equipped with the knowledge that you need to be able to take this beyond school. But the practice that we're going to give you within this space is real practice. It is the industry side of things that you're going to actually have a way to look at. In a lot of cases, a lot of places look at this as a type of internship. So, you know, you're going to be really good, authentic types of experience. So Sewan, let's see, it's only eligible for Puerto Rican university students this time. He's at University of Texas in Austin, but conducting research in Puerto Rico. Most at Wyco, I can't quite read it. Watershed, oh, watershed area. Okay. What do you think about that, Camille, in terms of somebody
Yes,
who's
I can answer that one. So yes, we are mostly trying to focus on Puerto Rico, but in your case, we can evaluate a case by case scenario. So I would suggest that you apply as well, since you're working on something that will benefit Puerto Rico, which is our main focus for this academy. So go ahead. Welcome.
That's great. And that's if you really have Puerto Rico in your heart in terms of the focus and the way that you would like to see this country actually come about and be able to you know build resilience and sustainability. I think that's the kind of community we're trying to build here. All right. Let's see, another anonymous one. Will the program end with publishing, deploying software, or are we just brainstorming a multitude of ideas? And I think the bigger picture, Camille, and you can let me know if this is, again, you know, what you all have in mind, is that this is the beginning of real stuff. We want to see, and they talked about the SBIR, different kinds of grants in the earlier part of this presentation, ways in which you can take and mature this idea into becoming reality. And that's really our focus as well. We want to help mature, get the ideas flowing, mature the ideas, bring people together, and then be able to say, what are the next steps? How do you get that funded? What are the ways in which this could go and be at scale, or whatever it needs to be, depending on the idea. So there isn't a limitation here. We're not just kind of kicking around ideas. We want to see these actually be the beginning steps of the next kinds of things, which would be funding opportunities and things like that to mature it. So this is the incubator, but this is a real incubator to where we want to see things going. It's very similar to we have a NASA Proposal Academy in the US that we also run on our US side. And the students there do the same kind of process we're going to be showing you in terms of the way that you can, you know, ideate and mature that idea into being selectable and fundable. And we have hundreds of technologies that NASA has gained because of the ideation of undergrads, for instance. This isn't even people that are into higher degree programs or anything. So this is a reality in terms of something that we can help real. And Dr. Morales, how do you assemble student teams? We are going to, and that's a great question. This is going to be based from our experience on the areas of interest, the areas of passion that people are going to actually let us know about. That'll be part of the application process. Once you're accepted, you're going to pick your top couple of focus areas, and then we will build the teams on our side depending on the different types of disciplines that the participants represent, and we will be selecting them to be working in the focus areas that they're most interested in. So we want to stack the teams to where they have the span of different kinds of disciplines that would be helpful in terms of being able to build and really mature this project that they may find. And that's how we will do it. Dan, you want to take the next one?
Sure. The next question is also from Anonymous. Are there minimum professional or academic requirements? The simple answer to that is no, there are not. And like Sherry talked about, you know, we want to really do our best to eliminate barriers for entry when it comes to these experiences. So we don't have prerequisites, for example, certain courses that you need to have taken to come in. Like Camille mentioned, you know, one of the requirements is having a passion for learning and eagerness to, you know, make change happen in the world. And we believe that having that capability and having that desire is sufficient for you to join a team. And also in terms of building teams, we try to build them as diverse as possible when it comes to different levels of experience as well, amongst other, diverse aspects. And so our motto is you belong here. If this is something that you want to do, you belong in this community, you belong in this program, and you add value to any team that you're a part of, regardless of your past experience or your courses that you've taken or where you work. You add value to the team that you're going to be joining. And so whether it be you skilling yourself up through this opportunity to kind of learn and investigate and bring new knowledge to yourself, or bringing knowledge to your team, you're definitely going to benefit from that. And so we're eliminating these barriers to entry for you.
I love Karen's next comment. We actually have one of our listeners who did the Proposal Academy, the NASA Proposal Writing Evaluation Experience, NPW, last year. And no, that does not preclude you at all, Karen, for being able to join us in this Climate Change Academy. In fact, we should put the word out to all the spacers out there that have been through our academies in the past, in terms of the space academies. You are all eligible. We would love to see you add in to this opportunity, because again, you already have some of the ideas and focus and the team kind of things that we do. This is a whole nother area that we're very super excited about, and it's not offered in the US. This is only offered here with you all. So yes, please do come. And again, the variable kinds of disciplines, all the different diversity of disciplines and culture and everything else that comes in it and blends into these teams is really going to optimize this project in ways that people see from different points of view and different kinds of impacts. This is going to really make this rich in terms of the way that we do things. Dan, you want to take the next one too?
Yeah, next one is, I'm currently doing my master's in computer science at ASU, but I completed my bachelor's in a Puerto Rican institute. Should I apply as an early career professional or as a student? We would say, so if you are just a grad student, if you would then go through the student portal, apply through that portal, and we'll review your application as well. So we appreciate kind of the clarifying questions when it comes to the application. And the reality is, like Camille said, apply. If you have an interest, please go ahead and submit your application regardless of whether you think you qualify. We don't want for you to self-select yourself out of the program, right? So we want to see your application, your responses to these questions, and we'll evaluate those and admit you based on those. But yeah, in terms of you being a master's student, go ahead and submit through the student portal, please.
Well, we would just, as we're in hurricane season already, we know that in terms of where we are this year already. But it's not just hurricanes, it's sea level rise. It's all the focus areas that were listed are all really important things when it comes to Puerto Rico. And all of these kinds of ways in which we can look through the lens of climate change to say, how can we help the island be more stable and be able to have a place where the economy can grow, and ways in which we can build a really high quality of life. And so this is the emerging generation. This is your future. And this is the kind of thing that we see and we hear about so often from students, especially all around the world, that they want their future to be one that's going to be promising and not fraught with just catastrophes all the time. So building that resiliency, and again, we want to put this within your reach about how that can be done, and give you the tools and the capabilities of understanding what's within your power to do and being able to take action on it. So we hope that you will join us, and again, just be willing to take the step and try it out.
Thanks so much, Sherry and Dan, for answering all the questions. And I hope everybody is excited to join in on this new academy. And it just again let you know, this is the first time MILO has done this ever, a climate action academy. It's always been just space related, but this is the first time that we're taking space for Earth, and that's what we're about. And we're setting the example in Puerto Rico. So after that, we could take that elsewhere. So Puerto Rico needs this type of efforts, and especially now in this hurricane season and with the sea levels rising, we even have effects on mosquitoes. Whoever thought that climate change will affect mosquitoes? Even that it gets affected. So we do need as much help as possible to make the future more comfortable for the next generation. So we are very happy to bring this opportunity for you guys. So if there's any other question, one more question.
Yes,
Oh, there is one more question.
we have specific locations targeted with Puerto Rico for the data. We're hoping to be island-wide. It's going to be something that we're doing, space observations. We're going to teach you the tools. We have an amazing expert that's going to be helping to lead this academy in terms of guiding you on how to actually look at planetary resources in terms of data sets and understand the differences and the kinds of things that you can choose. You can identify the risks and the areas that need to be mitigated. We also have a hurricane plan in place. If a hurricane hits the island, we pause until you guys are ready to go again. And then we start back up because we know that, we understand. We've had students from Puerto Rico be in other academies in the past, and we want to make sure that this is going to be the tempo and the timing you all need. Even if something does come along, then we want to make sure everyone's ready to go again. And so all these things, we're trying to make it to where we can be, have as many people as would like to be part of this. And we are looking forward to it.
Again, thank you again, Sherry, for clarifying that detail. And again, this is a great opportunity. And just to let you know again that this will be at no cost for participants. Our program is funding it fully. So we suggest you apply, and we want as most people as possible to be part of this initiative, so we can actually do some change and do the first steps towards some benefits. So we're gonna share the last slide. And you can scan the QR code, or you also set in the chat the link to the website where you can apply for either students or early career. And again, if you have any questions about how to apply, always reach out to me and I will gladly answer any of your questions. So we here at the Trust, oh, okay. We're having some of the effects right now, but here at the Trust, we have so many opportunities to grow and to take the knowledge that you're going to learn with the MILO Space Science Institute and put it into practice. So we are very excited to bring this opportunity for you here, and we can't wait for it to start. Yeah, and if you can, please spread the word with anybody interested that will be willing to join this and have the time, so we can make a difference and make some really cool teams and create this really amazing network. So again, if there are no more questions, I think that will be it for our info session. Again, you can reach out to me if you need the slides right here. It's Gay Morales at prsciencetrust.org. You can reach out to me anytime. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Camille.
Thank you, everyone.
Looking forward to seeing you, Puerto Rico.
Yes. Oh, that's another detail. We will have an event that we will unite all the teams, that the people that are selected. And we will bring Sherry and Dan in person, hopefully, very soon in August. So we will have an event to present you to the rest of Puerto Rico that you're gonna do this amazing program, bring it for the first time. So yes, keep an eye on that and to our pages. So we will announce every other detail from the Academy. So looking forward to that. Have a great day. Thanks you again for joining.
Adios.
Adios.